Hello YouTube. Today, or more like yesterday, Black Myth Wukong has released a gameplay trailer for 8 minutes and also a cinematic. So we're going to be watching both of those. As you guys know, I am really excited, or you may not know, that I'm very excited for this game to come out next year, I think. And also, it's not made by a AAA game, you know? Don't know if this game, don't know how much this game is going to cost. It's probably going to still be AAA game pricing. Of course, it looks a lot better than most AAA games nowadays. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and watch this trailer. GeForce RTX. I wish I could get a like 3070 or at least 3060. Like as a poor college student, a 3050 to like a 3070 is like what I'm willing to save up for. And gosh darn, does the graphics look really nice. Damn, that's cool. That's cool. I may pause a bit here and there just because I want to talk about it. Now, I love that you can feel the movement, or you can feel the weight of the attacks in this game. Just from that whole like stone Buddha palm blast, I already love it. It gives me a lot of Nioh vibes, but also I think my webcam is blocking some more stuff. I might make it a bit smaller. Yeah, let's do it like that. Alright, let's keep on going. I already still love the graphics. The graphics are still nice. Now I know this is pre-alpha and all that, but if this is pre-alpha, like if they can just make it better or anything else, like you already know. You already know. And I think this is a different WUKONG skin, because I think this is a different look compared to the last trailer we looked at. Ooh, summoning the clones. Now, oh, he's charging up. I saw that charge up. But now, if you guys don't know, I really love the Journey to the West story, right? I love a lot of Asian mythologies, and it's not because I'm Asian. I know some of you people are thinking that. It's not because I'm Asian, right? I love my Greek, my Roman, well, Greek and Roman are almost the same thing, but also I love my Aztec and my Norse mythology, right? I don't know many other mythologies other than those ones, right? But I love to see a game that, at least from face value, portrays its mythos more or less correctly, right? Because, you know, that little last bit of God of War where they have the, you know, that one black girl in it, right? Now, not to be, you know, controversial or something, and it's not even a controversial, you know, opinion, right? You don't see Latinos, you don't see black people in Japanese, Chinese, any Asian mythos, right? So of course, right, in Norse mythology, you ain't going to see anyone else other than red hair, brown hair, blonde hair, white people, right? Like, that's just how it is. Same goes for, you know, Aztec, Mayan mythologies and Quetzalcoatl and all that, right? You ain't going to see, you know, Asians, whites, black people. You ain't going to see any of those people, right? You're not going to see me in a million years in a Aztec or Norse mythology, right? So I like to see, you know, it's also coming from a Chinese developer, and you know, if you guys don't know, Chinese developers tend to have like a code of guidelines that they follow, and one of it specifically is like you cannot change the story or characters from its original source material to suit your needs. I think that was like, if you guys look up like what laws or like what rules game developers have to follow to sell to the Chinese market, like you can find these guidelines. Now let's keep on going. Oh yeah, but I went on a tangent. I wonder how many clones Wukong can actually summon. I straight up wonder. Now it looks like we're gathering stuff. What is it? Is it healing? Incense? Your typical Dark Souls stuff. Oh, but he's using his hair. I love the shrine. It's very Nioh-esque, right? I love this type of stuff. I played both Nioh games. I'm in tune with a lot of Nioh stuff. God. The ambiance and like the textures just look amazing. The lighting is amazing, right? Like, I used to be an art student, and then I stopped and I became a tech guy, right? But I still know a good bit of my 3D modeling and shading and all that good stuff, right? From just all my kind of hours upon hours of like research, right? And it looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, the textures on the stone, the textures of the grass, the foliage, all looks really nice. There's some stuff that looks a little bit too big, you know, for foliage, but you know, it works. It works. I like the moss too. There's some trees with like vines crawling off of them. I like that too. It builds to like the world that you're kind of engrossing yourself into. The water reflections though. The water reflections. I wonder how the water reflections will look like in this game if you have like a 3090 and you have like all settings on high. Like, I wonder if like it will be a 1-to-1 reflection on the water. That would be so amazing. Spirit grass? Spirit grass? Oh. This kind of monster. Now, this monster's first grab attack, right? Why do I feel like I've seen it in like another game? It's probably a very like typical moveset for a monster. Man, I can't get over the movement. It's just so well done. Like, especially when Wukong swings his staff. Oh, now he's tangled. Like, especially when Wukong swings his staff, and like you see it bend as he swings it, right? I love it. Also, it looks like Wukong has a charge or enhance attack, kind of like in Monster Hunter. If you guys have played Monster Hunter and like used the greatsword, it kind of reminds me of that. I wonder if you're able. Ooh. But to finish my thought, I wonder if you're able to like get certain skills or abilities that let you like hasten the like charge up. Kind of like focus in Monster Hunter. And it looks like these are the okay, so it seems like this is a little bit later part of the game, because it looks like he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 monsters already that he's killed or slain. And this could be a part of like Wukong's, what was it? It was like 72 transformations, right? Also, I wonder if we're ever going to get to like, I don't know. I kind of don't want to spoil the basic theme of like Journey to the West and like the story of like Wukong, right? You guys can kind of watch YouTube videos for yourself, but this is like part of like Wukong's kind of theme of being a shapeshifter and having the 72 transformations.
无有言，隐隐赤然可过。是月
Now I don't remember.
无声无烟。
Now I don't remember if they've told us like which part of this story is like where Wukong is at, right? We don't know if this is like, what was it? Like at the very beginning when Wukong was made, or like after he became the sage equal to heaven, right?
雾掌雷电，击背而歌。
I don't understand Chinese, but it looks like he's gonna blow up. It looks like he's gonna blow up this this waterfall. Boss battle? Whenever you have like some type of it looks like they it looked like they tried to copy Elden Ring there with the giant like tree of Yggdrasil or something like that, the world tree. Ooh, is that a Shenlong or some type of dragon? I wonder if you can even identify this dragon as a Shenlong, or is it like a Kinglong or something like that? Because like it has the dragon head, you know, the tail, but like the four limbs, like being that long, technically not very dragon-like. Like, you know, most Chinese dragons that like are your stereotypical like Shenlong looking dragons, right? You know, they don't look that shit. God. This dragon looks like a pain in the ass to fight, I swear to God. It looks like a pain in the ass to fight already. So the dragon's health bar is in the middle, obviously. I'm staring at like Wukong's health bar while looking at the battle at the same time, because I wanted to know how much damage this dragon does. And he just stunned him. Ow. Okay. Ooh, iframes? Okay. Oh god, that looks cool. Hey. Okay, so he can transform into his like 72 transformations. And I'm guessing it's monsters that you killed. Also, this music of like when he's turning into this is kind of funny. God. This is actually kind of funny. Just imagine like just turning into this guy and just like running around just like dropping the people's elbow at people. It doesn't look like this dragon has too much health. Okay, yep, a very common mistake. But I guess they couldn't show, you know, defeating the dragon. There's a little bit towards the end. Oh, there is something at the end here. Okay, defeating the dragon. Okay. I take back my words. Can't show us defeating the dragon, but they show us defeating the dragon. A golden chest. Is this like Wukong's like... I'm guessing this is going to be like some type of upgrade for like Wukong's golden chuggle. We'll see. We'll see. But it gets me hyped. It gets me hyped. I love it. I'm still super hyped for this game. And it's gonna be on Nvidia too, and Nvidia already has their whole like advanced like 3D freaking architecture and like reflection and all that stuff, right? Like, I'm super hyped. I'm really super hyped. I don't know if we've watched this already. I don't know. But we're gonna watch this right here. This is the 6-minute cinematic that they recently came out with too. As far as I know, this is just them kind of, showing off kind of the textures and everything that they have at the moment. Of course, again, this is YouTube, so YouTube, kind of filtering may screw up some textures, right? This was a thing that happened to like the She-Hulk, but then again, the first episode came out of She-Hulk, and I'm not going to talk about it now. I'm sure everybody has their own opinion on it. I like this music. I'm loving the music. Also, who this? Talking lamps. These talking lamps remind me of the Japanese, is it called Daruma? Or whatever it's called. Those like little red balls with the giant eyes and eyebrows on it. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. A girl with an attitude. And some magic in her like left hand. I really like the music though, like I can't get over the music. It's just so nice.
又不是三姐姐你成亲，这么着急做什么？叫你编排我，今天我就收拾收拾你的小蹄子。哎呀，好姐姐，就饶了我吧。
Not to get ourselves away from the immersion of the cinematic, but hearing this music just really makes me get into like listening to like foreign music, right? I already listen to a lot of J-pop. I listen to some K-pop here and there, but this gets me a little interested into like, what do Chinese singers have to offer? Because if it's like this kind of good, this eerie, right, it really sets the mood. I wonder what other, right, Chinese like pop music or whatnot has to offer. I have watched some Chinese anime here and there, and while the animation is sometimes not amazing, like some animation looks like, a Google slide, right? Like, the Record of Ragnarok and the whole Adam scene, like it's like that but worse, right? There's been some Chinese anime that I've watched and it's straight up just that. But yeah, let's get back into this.
来了，新郎官来了。我来迟了，妹妹们久等。我的母亲日思夜想的，是个什么俊俏郎君，怎么生得这般憨丑？嘴脸是有些阿杂。
Oh, we're following this girl.
不过母亲喜欢就好。
And they're talking about us.
听说以前倒还有些本事。为了抓他，母亲的家传宝贝都用上了。
Oh, and they don't even show the character. So we don't even know if they're talking about Wukong or if they're talking about someone else.
也不先让妹妹们尝尝。妹妹好大的气性。母亲心心念念要嫁的人，少根指头，咱们都没好果子吃。
嫁了她又有什么用？ 我们还不是一辈子守在这鬼地方，连你也不小。
I hate spiders.
想看
I don't have arachnophobia.
我说妹妹们，这还没开始洗
I hate
礼，
spiders.
你们就急着要
I
闹
see
喜
one,
糖了。
automatic slap. Automatic.
不过是母亲修炼用的精元。
Automatic smite
别操那没
from
用的
God.
心。
I see a spider and you're getting
人我就交给
smited.
一路辛苦了。
You are getting demosiated.
姐姐，母亲是老糊涂了，妹妹们又不晓得事，难道你也看不出来吗？
你就当心疼心疼母亲。 也是我们做儿女的尽一次
Now
本
they're just
分。
talking to themselves.
我何
They
尝不
totally
心疼
forgot
他？
about whoever
他数十年的病
the
根
guy
一直好
is.
不
Oh,
了，
never
正是
mind.
拜这蠢物所赐。不恨就罢了，还这般作践自己，我是演不下去。
有些事情不看对错美丑，更
So
不论强弱输赢。
whoever this character is getting married to these
编织的
these
素
girls like
姐姐
mother.
你我当时
The
都未
context
出
is
生，
so weird.
不曾见母亲用过的情，
Okay, so this guy and the mother go way back.
也参不透他今日的痴心。
师伯那边
Don't tell me it's
走一
like
步看一步吧
it's。some type of like
借来的福分
witch or some
能多
like
享
old
别人
grandma lady
也
who's
是
like
好的。
want to suck the life out of this guy and then turn young again.
你
That's
随
a
我
very
来。
typical trope in a lot of like Asian like lore. Like we got
前
like
面便是母亲的来访。
succubuses, we
这
got
里有几句话
nine-tailed
叫叮
fox
嘱。
girls, right? Who like suck the souls out of
母亲
dudes
平日里
and
都是好的，
retain youth.
唯有吃
We
饭
got
时
like
只爱独享，
What's the
千万
what's
别去
the
沾惹他。
half female upper
还有
body, lower
别细
body
看他的脸。
arachnid like
尤其是
Tsuchigumo,
眼睛。
right?
姐姐，
It
不能再当哥。
was in Nioh, and also it's
我
an
的话
actual like
你可要细细
Japanese
记住了。
like
快
yokai,
去，
right?
别
In
误了
their
时辰。
mythos. I wonder if China has that, like a arachnid type monster. I'll say my thoughts of what I just thought of afterwards.
你让妾身养得好。
Okay, it's an old lady. That's an old lady voice. Man, the dress looks
天
nice.
上果然不是人过的日子，
There's some
能回来就
fragmentation
好。
there.
姑娘们，排宴。
I will say my spill a little bit. Again, this is all alpha, right? Critiques can be here and there, but I'm not going to critique it super hard. This looks cool, though. I want to learn how to do this. I want to learn how to just like have like weird stuff and then like letters appear. Like make a sponge just like grow out into like letters, or have a like 3D generated coral reef and just like have words appear. Oh, what is that sound? That is not. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. All right, let's go. Okay, not to spoil the immersion, but like its arms are going through the ground. Oh god, that was a bit loud. Ooh, ooh. Okay, it's telling us to get out. All right, so now that we're done with this, Jesus, this, I gotta say, it looks nice, right? It looks nice. It looks nice from the movement, from the fluttering of the flowers, from the movement of the characters. There was some weird things that I did notice. Some floating hair here and there on some of the characters, like right here. Like on this girl's shoulder here. Like there's some floating hair. And obviously, like, I don't expect them to get all the, ins and outs and physics correct, right? And like right here, if you guys can see it, I have my mouse over it. Right here, the shading is not all that correct. If I'm even right on that, right? Because like the light on here and the light on the sleeve here, it's not all that correct either. Now I could be just making baseless critiques, and it just could be just me, but like it doesn't look right. Let me see. But yeah, if to the untrained eye, And if you're like not looking for stuff, it looks really good. It looks really good. I still look really hype. Not I still look really hype, but the game still looks really hype. And like, you can take this freeze frame and you can say that it almost looks real. Like, it's really nice. It looks really good. And then the red dress on this old lady, it looks good too, right? Just take out the arms and put like pretty girl hands, right? And it looks really nice. The floating, what are these? Scarf, garments, whatever. Like, you know, it's just little nitpicks here and there. I do think that I just saw, yeah, like right here, like the, what is this? The gray part here is phasing into the red, whatchamacallit, and then there's this like purple or red artifact here, pink and red artifact here. Don't know what all that is, but you know, this is a cinematic, and they're just kind of showing off. Oh, I think these are petals. Yeah, I think these are petals. All right, they're not artifacts. They're petals from the freaking tree. All right. But yeah, obviously the clothing kind of phasing into the character and all that. You know, if they do fix their physics, but again, to the untrained eye, you're not going to notice this stuff, right? Some people who are like long-time gamers and like they really care about frame rate, and they can notice the difference from frame rate of like 120 and 144, right? You may notice it, but yeah, it still looks nice. I think the characters still all look beautiful, right? It could be just a bit of a YouTube thing that they kind of look a little too smooth, right? Because when YouTube renders stuff, they render some textures to be a little smooth, and it's just because of the video filtering in their like system. But yeah, you know, it looks nice. I like it. Some of these freeze frames look really cool. The textures are not like really terrible. I actually think the textures and the character models are actually really amazing. Like, you got the little details here from like the nails, where like the little light part of the nail is whiter than the outer part, which is a bit more red, right? Kind of like your own nails. Of course, these could be colored, right? But yeah, I think it all looks really nice. This freeze frame right here, you got the foreground here, which is blurred because we're focused on the background here. Really nice, really good stuff. I loved it. So I'm still super hyped. I'm still super hyped for this game, and I am looking forward to playing it. And hopefully I have money till then. So peace out, people. See you in the next video.